What's up guys, Luke here from Luke's Points and Miles, and today I'm going to do a little bit of a different type of video. Lately, if you have been paying attention in the credit card world, you have likely heard a lot of hype about the Capital One Venture X card. It seems like a lot of social media influencers are disproportionately promoting the card, and it seems like there is nothing but positive reviews about the card. Well, I looked the card over, and at first I really agreed. I thought it was a great card. I think it is a very good one card setup if someone wants to go with a very simplistic setup. And then I really started looking more into it and looking how it would fit in my setup. So I wanted to do a video today, 5 reasons why I won't be applying for the Capital One Venture X card. If this is your first time watching the channel, we talk about credit cards, points, miles, cashback, and travel. If that's something you're interested in, please consider hitting the subscribe button. Only about 21% of you watching this video are subscribers. So let's not waste any time. Let's get right down to it. 5 reasons why I will not be applying for the Capital One Venture X credit card. Number 1. We seem to have all forgotten that this is still Capital One. And what I mean by that is, there's still going to be 3 hard pulls. They're going to pull from all 3 credit bureaus. We are still not sure if they have a 2-card limit. So if you already have 2 Capital One credit cards, are you eligible to even be approved for this card? There really isn't a whole lot of data points out there about that. I personally have called Capital One before, and they have told me that there is 100% no rule about how many Capital One credit cards one can have and one can be approved for. But there are still a lot of data points that say 2 is their max. We also have to remember that Capital One traditionally has always catered to a subprime credit market. So if I'm applying with an 800 plus credit score and I'm a person with 25 credit cards and I have opened 4 credit cards in the last year, am I to expect to be approved for this card? Traditionally speaking, Capital One is not going to approve someone like me. They are going to approve someone much younger in the credit game with a much thinner credit profile and much less cards and much less open accounts. Therefore, I'm not sure if it's worth a chance to have a credit pull from all 3 credit bureaus. Number 2, I think this card is a great and simple 1-card setup for some people, but I don't think it's ideal for credit card enthusiasts, and it's definitely not a great deal for optimizers. I don't think Capital One has much of a complementary card system for this card. If you want 1 card to do it all, this card might be the card to do it. However, if you're an optimizer and you are someone who is constantly switching cars depending on the category, and you're someone who wants to get the maximum value out of each purchase, I don't think this card is for you. I don't think this card will work in that system. Number 3, I have seen a lot of hyping of the lounge access. Capital One has, to this date, 1 lounge. I do think DFW is a great airport, and if you can maneuver your flights that way, it's great to have access to a Capital One lounge. But Denver and Washington Dulles are the next 2 airports to get a Capital One lounge, and for me, I don't know if I'll visit those anytime soon. DFW maybe, but DFW also has a Centurion lounge. Now I know there is a lot of talk lately about the overcrowding. I think that's going to be fixed fairly soon. The Capital One Venture X has Priority Pass. And I think Priority Pass is wonderful. I think it's a great benefit. It's a great lounge system. But most of my travel involves a Centurion lounge, a Sky Club, or an Admiral's Club. I don't really need Priority Pass. The only time I found myself needing Priority Pass is when I am at a very small airport or I'm flying overseas. And at the end of the day, I have multiple cards that give me a Priority Pass. So I don't think the lounge access really equals a whole lot of benefit. Now also, I am a Capital One customer, so I'm not knocking the Capital One customers. But those of you that have been involved in Capital One, do you really think the lounge is going to be super? Do you think it's going to be on par with a Sky Club or a Centurion Lounge? Not likely. Number 4 reason why I will not be applying for a Capital One Venture X card. I like working towards and earning status. And what I mean by that is I like to stay at Marriott's. I am only Gold Elite status member at Marriott. I enjoy climbing the ladder to Platinum or Titanium status. I think status matters a lot in how I travel. There is nothing better than getting to your hotel after a long day of travel and finding out you've been upgraded to a suite. Hilton Diamond status, you get tons of benefits between the food and beverage credit and the upgrades. I don't want to give that up for a one card setup. Now, status as it applies to airlines. Now I can spend my way to status with American Airlines and Delta, the 2 airlines I use the most. I don't envision a scenario in which I want to give that up to never have the ability to gain status. So for me, using the Capital One Venture X will likely sacrifice my pursuit of status with hotels and airlines. Reason number 5, I will not be applying for the Capital One Venture X card, the travel portal. Even if it is a great, easily navigated, and customer service is great, it's still a travel portal. Using a travel portal adds to the likelihood that when something goes wrong in my travels, it will add some level of frustration. I can't imagine being at Miami International at 10:30 at night and my flight is canceled and now I have to call a travel portal. Or if everyone that travels has been through a scenario where you get to the hotel and the hotel has no idea what you're talking about because you didn't book with the hotel. I think booking travel through a third-party travel portal is just too likely for me to cause a headache. I'm also not interested in missing out on the perks that I get for booking directly with hotels and airlines. The miles I earn for booking with airlines is substantial if I'm flying once a month. The points and status credit nights I get for staying at a Hilton or a Marriott is substantial over time. The Capital One Venture X will get me 10 points per dollar spent, but if I'm diamond status at Hilton, I'm getting much, much more than that. If I'm titanium status at Marriott and I'm using a Marriott card, I'm getting much, much more than that. Now, I will say one thing Capital One does get right is they have a shopping portal per se where you can get tons of extra miles or cash back with shopping with Capital One. I don't think that program is worth getting another Capital One card right now. I use Rakuten for a shopping portal. We do have a link below. If you use our link, you will get $40 cash back on your first purchase. The holidays are coming up. Most of us will be spending money in the next 3 months. It's a good time to ensure that you are getting extra value for all your purchases. So guys, I don't like doing these negative videos, and I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me, and I'm more than welcome to listen to those comments of people that completely disagree with me. If you are getting the Capital One Venture X and it is the most beneficial card for you, please comment below and please tell me how you think it will work out for you. I am definitely objective and I'm open, but I did think there was a suspicious amount of hype coming out about this card, and I really wanted to do a video that kind of showed the other side of things. And guys, if you have stayed all the way to the end, thanks.